You're listening to The Kelly Slusher Show with your host, Kelly Slusher.
Introducing the salad bar. Oh, you thought I meant a salad bar. No, silly. It's a salad bar. Like a protein bar, but it's purely just made of salad. It's the best salad bar you'll ever have. I want you to try this salad bar. Oh, not the salad bar, but the salad bar. Put it in your pocket, bring it wherever you go. It's a pocket full of salad. Oh, I just love this salad bar. It's so convenient. And anytime I want a fresh bowl of salad, it's exactly the same thing, except for it's not. The salad bar, like a protein bar, but not. It's salad. So stop thinking about protein bars. It's a new way to think. I'd like you to think a new way. I don't want any naysayers in this either. Anyone that's doubting the salad bar, I really don't want in your opinions, no comments, no jokes, okay? I want you to support this 100%. Try our new salad bar. 100% pure salad in the shape of a bar. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining me again for my podcast. Yay, I am in the world. I feel like I'm kind of like Willy Wonka because I'm like making all these sweets and beautiful things, and my house is filled with beautiful cookies and yummy things. I'm experimenting. I'm trying to perfect the chocolate chip cookie. I do have a good chocolate chip cookie recipe, but I think it could be even better. Like crack. This is cool. Crack. Like name them like crack cookies. No, not crack. Drug. Just kidding. No. Okay. So it's, I'm a little bit scattered because I'm still in this world of, it's like what I'm doing with my life. It's all forming with my little bakey thing. And yeah. So I've been baking a lot and for photos, doing a little photo shoot so I can have my pictures and trying to make them look as beautiful. And yeah, it's so fun. I love painting those little sugar cookies. I figured out how to streamline it so they don't take me all day, which is super cool because my productivity has gone up. And I can still have the quality. So little techniques. I talked to somebody who is she used to own a wedding cake business, and it's my bass player's wife. And I had a really great talk with her. And man, you get two bakers together, we don't stop. We don't stop. It's so intricate. It's a whole rabbit hole. And if you're two passionate bakers, anyway, so she gave me some great ideas and I got to great advice. So that was cool. And so I got really inspired and, it's so cool. So cool. So cool. So I am sitting around oh my gosh, like the cookies that I made, the chocolate chip cookies. I'm trying to do this like brown butter chocolate chip cookie, if you guys even care. But brown butter is the most delicious thing if you've never, oh my gosh, it's so good. Even like browning the butter, letting it cool, whipping it a little bit, just like mixing it. It's a really great, you take like sourdough bread or just even bread and you put it on the bread. Oh my gosh, insane. And then in baking it kind of tastes like caramel. It makes things taste nutty and like caramelly. So I just, trying to do that. Trying to make some brown butter chocolate chip cookies just to sneak another layer, another flavor in there that completes it and it makes it even more delicious. So anyway, I'm sorry if this podcast is going to be one of these. Zero structure. So I'm going to go for it. So I moved to California so I could be at the top of the drop-down menu when a website asks for your state. There's no way I was going to move to Wyoming. There's no way. You'd be way 50 states down. No, thank you. When I was a kid, I was born in Arkansas, so, if I had to use it then. And then Arizona's up there, and then California's up there. But, yeah, there's no way. That would be so funny if someone actually determined if they wanted to move to another state by the drop-down menu. Yeah, South Dakota, it's way down there. There's no way. There's no way. And they want to move to Alabama because it's the first one. Alabama. I could fit in with Alabama because I can just, if I'm around someone who talks with an accent, I start talking with an accent. It starts to happen, and it's how in my early days, that's how I used to talk. I willed it to stop. And if I hadn't willed it to stop, I'd be talking like this. La 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 la. I want to be like cupcakes and muffins and brownies and cookies. I'm dreaming of delicious baked goods. La 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 la. It's so dreamy. The other day I was watching, just trying to like space out, watching something on Netflix. It was like Tires or something. I was like, well, this could be funny. It wasn't funny. I didn't think it was funny. I thought it was kind of predictable. But they do this thing. They did it in that, and they do it in other ones. And maybe it comes from The Office. I don't know, like, when this started. I've talked about this. It bugs me. I can't watch these things. When I'm watching something and they do that thing with the camera where it zooms in, they're like, there's the shot, that person's talking, and then and it's not done in any kind of, I would say, timely way. It's kind of done in almost like a little bit off for some reason. At least for me, I feel like, like it's zoom. Okay, there's a shot, zoom in, and then zoom out just a little bit. They do it so subtly, so you feel like you're in the room with them, because that's what it's like when you talk to people. You zoom in and then you kind of zoom out. I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it feel like reality, but it's a sitcom. They're trying to keep the action there or something. Maybe they're trying to overcompensate for lack of good quality writing. I don't know. I'm more of the classical, just act upon the stage or just act upon the television screen, normal. I don't need to see the shots it drives me crazy. It makes me feel like they're trying to do something. Like someone's thinking about zoom it in and zoom it out. Maybe me just saying this, that people can just stop doing that kind of cinematography, because it's lame. I don't like it. What do you guys think? So, I'm in this band. Maybe a month we've been doing this. And maybe longer. But we have one song. And I just wrote something. And then the guitar player's writing stuff. And we've been practicing weekly. And probably going to try to get the bass player he's a great bass player. All great musicians, by the way. Great musicians. And I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it. Like we have the same musical tastes, and it's so cool because a lot of times, especially where I've been living, there's a certain kind of sound that I play and that I like. I don't really know of other musicians that have this exact, like, I mean, we probably started playing music listening to the exact same genres. Well, they were actually, back in the day, the couple, they would go to my shows, Crash and Brittany, before. I didn't know them. And then my guitar player just said, I was probably there at the shows being like, I love your band. And I was probably like, whatever. I did not deal. I remember back in the days, I didn't deal. I was nice to like the fans, but I also just was so in my own world that I didn't even really probably notice it or see it, but it's cute. So yeah, he was a C and B. Anyway, so he understands like where I'm coming from, and they're just, yeah, it's cool. I'm excited about this. And so now we got to come up with a band name. It's band names. The band name Doorknob Casserole is not going to fly. I come up with so many dumb, it's like when you have to think of a band name, you sure do think of dumb ones. And that's the funniest part. So I'm so excited. And I'm singing in this band. I get to sing my songs. I get to sing la 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 because I love to sing. I love to sing. Anything voice. I love to host. We just scheduled another open mic it's not going to be till late June, that very last week of June. 3 months, April, May, almost 3 months since the last one. No, it'll be 3 months, almost 3 months. Oh, well. And it's the place I used to work for. And I was going to be in communication with the woman the owner who's I'm working with the open mics with. And I was in there the other day, like I asked her, I was like, what about these open mics? She goes, people are coming in here saying, I'm going to harass you every single week until you make these monthly open mics. And I'm like, well, they can do that all they want. I'm sorry that you have to be the one that has to deal with people, because I already knew that was going to be happening. And so I'm like, I got to keep doing these. But I'm not doing it once a month. Please, I got other things to do. You get it every once in a while. There's other open mics too, but this one's very special because I make it really fun. Like I say, I love to host. I like to bring the fun. And it's really supportive, and all the people get to play in front of like a very supportive audience, and it's kind of like you're just hanging out, and it really has that kind of thing. It doesn't feel stuffy at all. I mean, I'm not a stuffy person. It's just fun. But then I'm like, when I think about having to host it again, it's going to be fun. But like I've mentioned this before, it's intense. It's intense because people are coming to me to sign up. And then I'm the one that has to be like, okay, now I got to be like, okay, you only get 5 minutes, 2 songs or 5 minutes, whatever's in 5 minutes, and just say, that's it. Because people kept like taking way too much time, and I didn't do anything about it. I was just letting them do their thing because I hadn't really thought about anyone being a space hog, a space master. There's this guy, this old man, he just passed away the past couple years. But he was very eccentric, and he was very eccentric. I lived in Portland. But his nickname was Space Master. I don't know why, but he was carrying a sign once that said Space Master. Space Master. Maybe I'll name this podcast Space Master in memory of Shane. I'm never going to be joining a book club, in case you were wondering. That's not going to happen. Not for me and not this girl. Never say never. I don't think I will. I just don't think it's too peaceful. I need spaz. I need something more spastic. Like I would join a roller skating club, but nothing where you had to sit in silence for that long. That ain't going to happen. I'd want to like just talk the whole book club. So me again about the book. I didn't read it. I just wanted to be part of the club. I didn't have time. I kind of scanned through it. Yeah. Or yeah. You could be that person that goes to the book club and like never reads the book. But when they come to sharing, you're like, make up some completely crazy story or make something up that has nothing to do with, because you didn't read it. That would be funny. Okay. So I was thinking about this character, the situation. What if because the DMV, we all have to go to the DMV. There's nobody that doesn't have to go to the DMV. Maybe really famous people, but I think I've heard of them blocking out, like blocking out time where they could just go in there and do their thing. I've heard about stuff like that. But other than that, no one's beneath. If you want to drive, you have to go to the DMV. And isn't it it's like so fun. I love it. I love going to the DMV. And you know what I love the most about DMV? If you don't have at least where we're at, I think it's like this, where I live. If you don't have an appointment, you have to stand in a certain line. And you're standing in the line, and the people who have the appointment, what? Oh, you guys think you're so special in the blue carpet. I'm standing on the red carpet. It's really quite elitist if you don't have that. It makes you feel that way. So then you go to the window and you're like, yeah, I have this issue where, something stupid. I had something really frustrating that didn't make, it was just this dumb thing. And I can't remember what it was. I can't remember because I blocked it out. The DMV lady was like, I'm going to be incredibly rude to you for no reason. Like, you're a moron. You know you're a moron. Oh, okay. And then I'm going to explain it to you in a way that no one would ever make. It doesn't make sense to anybody, but it's in my head. You should know. Because I've told 100 people so far and said, you don't get it. You're a moron. So I was thinking, what if that lady, it was really uncomfortable. It was embarrassing kind of too, because she was kind of calling me out in front of a bunch of people because of something that she explained so wrong. Like, I hear you, I can understand you, but what you said makes no sense. Thanks. Anyway, but what if that lady, the DMV lady, I'm going somewhere with this. It was a what if I had, like a little sketch comedy thing. The DMV lady was drunk. And I was just like, that'd be kind of a funny sketch. And yeah, because she could like mess up, like she could be messing up the two lines, like the one line that, the appointment people, they're not the ones that get to go first. And then like everything she says doesn't make any sense than it did when she wasn't drunk. Okay, I'll stop talking about this. Did you know that there are charcuterie boards and charcuterie cups? Little cups of charcuterie. I'm going to think that was invented by somebody who doesn't like the messiness of a charcuterie board or a germophobic person. So I was thinking the other day of something to talk about. Speaking of, it's business related, but I was thinking about what are some of the dumbest calls to businesses, and they're not necessarily just prank calls, but the dumbest calls, like people calling a business, and this is what I've come up with. There are people that will call a business and ask for the local weather updates. Gosh. You just called Target. Yeah, do you know what the weather is going to be like in a couple days? You just call businesses and you're just like, I'm just curious. Okay, now there's a relationship here with why I'm talking about this. And this has something to do with the fact that I'm not going to give my phone number out to public. I'm going to have only email, because people will call you day and night, like you don't know, and they'll just like, it doesn't matter. And then they'll text you, and you will, unless you have like a secondary phone, because I had that experience when I had my other business. Anyway, baby cakes. I talk about that. Little teeny baby cakes. I have baby cakes. Talk about my baby cakes. Baby cakes. You are the cutest little baby cake. I should sing that as a little ad. So they're 4-inch cakes. They're itty bitty. I might have talked about this. I had a vision a couple years ago of making a tiny cake, itty bitty, and decorating it like a full cake, like maybe 2.5 inches and maybe 2 inches tall, maybe, really small, and making it look exactly like a real cake. And the whole thing is, you will get the cake and you eat the one bite, and it's 1 bite cake, a whole cake in 1 bite. And you're supposed to just eat the whole thing. Or if you bite into it, it even will have layers. Like would be a legit cake. So I really wanted to do that. But I could not find a little teeny baking pan that was appropriately that small that would actually work. I'd have to get them custom made. So the smallest I could find was a 4-inch baking pan. And I searched and searched. So I got this, and they're so cute. And I do the icing with like in a vintage style. It's kind of the 70s cake decorating style really cute. Maybe it's got some 60s influence. Just the way they pipe the decorations, really pretty. It's very pretty. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm just kind of talking freely this podcast episode because I've got so much I'm doing, and that my mind is going 100 different directions. But I wanted to pop on, say hello, and once I get kind of more settled in, more of a routine, it's going to be easier for me to not be so scattered on here. But I definitely, like I've said before, I'm always going to pop on as much as I can. I'm going to try to come back and be really consistent. So it's all about consistency. Okay, so I will talk to you guys next week, and thank you for listening. All right, bye-bye. You're my baby muffin stick, baby muffin stick, baby muffin stick head.